In this video that no one will watch, no one asked for, I will be discussing Taylor Swift's actual best lyrics. And I say actual because this is like lyrics that not a lot of people talk about because they're just a bit harder to understand. Not to put myself on a pedestal and say, I understand this lyric and you don't, because that's not what I mean, but get the gist. It's not like his eyes were as blue as the ocean. It's different ones. Let's begin. I was going to go in chronological order and then I was like, literally can't be bothered. So I start with debut and then go on to folklore, but we're ignoring that. First of all, let's begin by saying Cold as You, first track 5 of her discography, phenomenal song. If you hate debut, out. Get out, leave the fandom, you're not a Swiftie, I hate you, you're dumb. No, I'm kidding. But debut is so underrated, it's so good, I hate debut haters, whatever. Track 5, Cold as You. Now then I'm sitting here thinking it through, never been anywhere God as you. This lyric is crazy to me personally. First of all, if anyone said this about me, I'd die, I'd probably kill myself, but whatever. Let's get some context. This girl grew up in Pennsylvania, and now let me do some research real quick. But she grew up on a Christmas tree farm as well, so I assume that Pennsylvania gets very chilly. How cold can Pennsylvania get in the winter? Below 0 degrees. I'm English, I don't understand Fahrenheit, but I assume that is very, 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 very chilly. So she's been in cold situations, we know this now. And she's saying that the person that she was with is cold-hearted. I've never been anywhere as cold as you. But she's been to physical cold places. And now she's like, because you're cold-hearted, you're a cold person, you're the coldest thing I've been to. It's a metaphor, like everything in her songs. Now, I'm not explaining this very well. I'm not an English teacher. This is my interpretation. Probably wrong, most of it, but let's continue. Oh! Mad Woman. I wasn't going to put this in because I'm not a woman, and I was like, might get slated before even talking about it. But I'm talking about this lyric. And now what I find funny about Folklore and Evermore, I know that they're meant, she said that they're tales. It's not real. It's the only 2 albums not based on her life and her experiences. But this is just the way I've decided to interpret this. Probably shouldn't have. It's obvious the one in me dead has really brought you two together. In my mind, this is probably wrong and embarrassing, but I picture you two together as Kim and Kanye. So obviously that one in me dead has really brought you two together because they were both mean. They were meanies to her. But I also think another way that this lyric could be interpreted is about what the fuck are their names? Scooter Braun and Scott Boucher. How, Scott sold her music to Scooter Braun. And obviously they don't want her dead, really. But the way that they were snakes and they went behind her back and they sold her music, that's how it makes her feel. And other moments in the song, such as you poke that bear till the claws come out. Oh! Now obviously I don't know how it feels to be a woman in society. Preface by saying that, I don't. But it's a common thing for female celebrities who the news and the media and the press will just keep going at them until they retaliate or just do something or be like, can you stop? And then obviously the press, the media, the news are like, she's insane, she's crazy. Mad Woman, 10 out of 10 song, underrated in folklore. Next song. Oh! If I can never give you peace. Peace. One of my favourite songs of folklore, truthfully, honestly, one of my most streamed songs in folklore because it's so fucking good. Underrated, overhated, get the fuck out. These lyrics, and you know that I sing with you for the fences, sit with you in the trenches, give you my world, give you a child. Let's discuss. I don't watch baseball in English. We don't really have it here. But Swing With You for the Fences, I've heard it in movies. I think it's just like batting. But Swing With You for the Fences, I think it's just like, she's basically just saying how far she'll go in the relationship to like give the other half peace. Sports metaphor, let's go! Whoa! And now I'm probably reaching here, as an English teacher would do. Sit with you in the trenches. I think this is some war metaphor going on. And the previous track, was it the previous track or the track before the previous, I don't know, near the end of Folklore, Epiphany, that track, that's a lot of war metaphor going on. So I think that piece is kind of like tying those two songs together, Sit With You in the Trenches, you know. And then Give You My World, first of all. Once again, the media has like, in like 2014, 2016, 2017, painted Taylor Swift as literally an insane woman. They were like, this bitch is a psychopath. And in Blank Space, obviously, she made a parody of that. So I think, again, she's going back to that, you know, throwback, callback. Give You a Child. I think it's low-key self-explanatory. Okay, next up, Epiphany. Once again, overhated, underrated, one of my favourite tracks because I'm different. Hello. Only 20 minutes to sleep, but you dream of some epiphany. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you've seen. Get out. Oh my god, I love this song so much. So this is the song that I was just talking about with all of the metaphors of war. Hello. Only 20 minutes to sleep. Wait, I actually don't think that has anything to do with war. But you dream of some epiphany. People in the war would like have countless nights of like literal terror, but that in their minds they would always be dreaming of something crazy, and the epiphany here would be like just something to make war end. Just one single glimpse of relief to make some sense of what you've seen, because war is like insane shell shock, PTSD. So it's just like seeing something good in the world during that time of unrest, and then that's like, it just makes things make sense again, like it puts things into perspective and stuff. I had something else to say about this bridge. I remember. Folklore obviously came out 2020, it's a pandemic album. I think it, like, the war metaphors like mirror COVID-19 and like how the doctors and like the soldiers, how like they were doing so much like good in like a very bad time. Obviously, like doctors and surgeons and nurses and everything were doing so much stuff during COVID-19, and then I think this kind of helps that make sense. Okay, kind of. I didn't explain that well. Oh god, My Tears Ricochet. My Tears Ricochet used to be my favourite song by Taylor for so long. I mean, the album came out 3 years ago, like 2 years. This song, one of her best, top 10 songs that she's ever made. Fight me. If I'm dead to you, why are you at the wake? Simple metaphor, it's easy to understand. Awake is when you're at a funeral. It's like the party bit after the funeral. But if she is dead to Scott Bichette and Scooter Braun, why are they still talking about her? Why are they still in her life, ruining her life? So she's saying, like, if I'm dead to you, like if you don't like me, if we don't like each other, why are you still in my life, even after I'm dead? Now this lyric here from the same song. And when you can't sleep at night, you hear my stolen lullabies. Oh! Yes! So proud of her for that. What it means, Scott Bichette, Scooter Braun. I don't think I can say that. So, you know, you can't sleep at night, and because embarrassing things, or like things that like are like, that just keep you up at night, you're like, oh, that's so embarrassing. The embarrassing thing that they did was stole her fucking music and sell it, but whatever. You hear my stolen lullabies. So they stole her music, and the lullabies are her songs and her music that they stole. I remember explaining this lyric to my mum, and even she was gagged. She was like, oh, like she was shocked. It was crazy. Hoax. Oh, Hoax, 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 Hoax. I love Hoax so much, and Hoax is a song that, when songs that I like blow up on TikTok, I'm never like, TikTok got the song because it's dumb, fuck off, literally why are you so insecure that your fave song just blew up. However, I felt like this with Hoax because it it was like the trend, like, I left a part of me back in, and then it was like a city they've been to on holiday, vacation or whatever. So I was kind of annoyed because it really did. And I was like, Hoax is my song, it's special to me. And then people would start being like, Hoax is my fave song. And I'd be like, really? You sure? Whatever, not the point of the video. I left a part of me back in New York. Taylor Swift lived in New York for a very long time. Like 5 years. During the 1989 era and all of that. Like, she moved to New York, she had a whole new thing. Like a whole new era of personality. Not personality, I don't know her personally, so I don't know. But look, style, everything. And then, I left a part of me back in New York. Then she moved to London with Joe Alwyn. So, I left a part of me back in New York. It's kind of just saying, like, she was basically bullied out of New York. And she said recently in the Time magazine that she moved to a foreign country and no one saw her for ages. So it was like she left, I like to think of it as she left like a happy piece, maybe, of herself back in New York, or it could be the sad piece and she had to bring like the good stuff still with her. The hero died, so what's the movie for? I think in this scenario she's saying that she is the hero, so what's the movie for? It's like, you ruined me with the Kim and Kanye stuff and like the phone call and how everyone on Twitter hated, like everyone in the world hated her. Everyone. Not everyone, what happened. So what's the movie for? It's like, why are you still talking about it? Why are you still making videos about, oh my god, that's me right now, sus babe. Oh, that's really embarrassing actually, whatever. It's, this lyric here literally hurts me so much, it makes me want to cry. It still hurts underneath my scars when they pulled me apart, but what you did was just as dark. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I'm trying to like literally go back to like year 10, year 11 English class and like think about, you knew the hero died. She talks about her seeing herself as like a hero and a villain in multiple songs, like in The Archer. I've been the archer, I've been the prey. Who could ever leave me down, but who could say? It's like saying that again. So she's feeling like she's been like killed as the hero, and then now she's being portrayed as a villain. And also in Castles Crumbling, which was written in like 2009, 2010, way before this song. Again, she's talking about, I don't listen to that song that much, but I feel like it's like, people used to scream or chant my name, now they're screaming that they hate me. So again, it's like, she used to like, the way that people make her feel was like this hero, and then people would switch and turn her back on her, and then it would all come crumbling down. Castle's crumbling, come on. And I think the last bit is just like the news, the literal foul like tabloids, headlines, just saying stuff about her, saying she's a snake, like everything. So that's what I think that means. When they pulled me apart, it was like they were literally like pulling every aspect of her life apart, and then for her that would have felt like they were like just ripping her to shreds, basically. But I don't want to talk about it because it makes me sad. Okay, folklore's done. We are on to Evermore. Evermore. Folklore. Oh my god, I said it. Sorry. Marjorie. Now this song is something very personal to her, so I wasn't going to put it in. But I just think like it's so good, and like the lyricism here is so like literally, fuck me. Okay. Context. This song is about her grandmother who passed. I should have asked you questions. I should have asked you how to be. First off, I should have asked you how to be. I remember I literally had like goosebumps. I nearly threw up when I first heard that line. I should have asked you how to be. Because she's not even saying like, I should have asked you how to be good, be kind, be like, you know, she's just saying I should have asked you how to be. Like, be a person, like how to exist. Because she looked up to her so much. And she would like, oh my god, ask you to write it down from me. Should have kept every grocery store receipt because every scrap of you would be taken from me. Should have kept every grocery store receipt because every scrap of you would be taken from me. I feel like I don't need to explain it. But it's, oh my god. The next song from Evermore, Tolerate It. I wait by the door like I'm just a kid, use my best colours for your portrait and watch you tolerate it. Okay, I wait by the door like I'm just a kid. You know how like when your parents would go out when you were a child and you would like, would just wait for them to come home. You know, like if you're like your babysitter or something and you would just want them to come back. So she's saying about her partner that she would like, she loved him so much but was so like belittled by him that she was like stripped back down to her like innocent childlike self. Use my best colours for your portrait. Again, I think with like the childlike metaphor here, how it's like she wanted to impress him so much so she would use her like best colours for a portrait. Like she's not making a portrait, like she's not doing that, but she's like trying to make everything as nice as possible. And that's also seen on the Eras Tour choreo. Choreo in the Snow. Oh my god. Choreography. Where she's like setting like her fancy glasses up. I lay the table with the fancy shit. But that's a different lyric. Oh my god, wait, no, I literally put that here. Lay the table with the fancy shit. Yeah, exactly. And watch you tolerate it. So she's doing so much to impress and like so much to do good. Yeah, he's just like, I don't know, like he isn't giving her the satisfaction, which is foul of him. Happiness. Happiness is so good. Underrated, overhated, my favourite. Said it 3 times now. There'll be happiness after you. So she knows that like after a horrendous breakup or friendship ending or like just something ending, that she can still be happy after that. But she's aware that there was happiness because of you. Although this thing ending caused sadness and then meant that happiness could be regained, happiness was also there because of the thing in the beginning. How can you hate the song? Get out. Out. You're a cowboy like me. My old TikTok account, Cowboy Like Zach. I was a Cowboy Like Me stan for the longest time. I over-listened it. Still a great song, just not my favourite anymore. Literally, basically all of the lyrics from this song I could have done an entire video about. But I chose one, and these lyrics are told. Now you hang from my lips like the gardens of Babylon. The Gardens of Babylon are, I think, I literally could be wrong here, actually, that would be embarrassing, are one of the 7 wonders of the world. So, let's talk about that. Yeah, so I think, like, now you hang from my lips is, like, obviously, the Gardens of Babylon, it's, like, hanging, like, vines and stuff. So it's just saying how they're so intertwined. And then other good lyrics in the song, I know I didn't put them here, but I'm going to talk about them. The entire constant metaphor throughout about it being a con, how they are con men and con women and con people, but their love is a con as well. Like, they both tricked each other into thinking that they loved each other, but maybe they did, because they're both con people, neither of them can like decide, like tell what's real anymore. Woo! Only song from Midnight's here, I will be honest. Caress my soul, I miss who I used to be, the two won't close. Stained glass windows in my mind, I regret you all the time. Okay. The religious imagery that goes throughout all of Would Have, Could Have, Should Have is fucking crazy. It's so good. But this is saying that what, once again, Scott Borchetta and Scooter Braun did, or maybe, you know, some exes, did to her, the tomb won't close. She's saying that, like, everything, like, she just can't get over it because it was so bad and it keeps coming back to haunt her and bite her in the arse. Stained glass windows in my mind. In churches, they have stained glass windows of stuff. And she's saying stained. It's like everything that's happened is like stained her brain and it's like just like rotting it. And then another very important lyric from this song, give me back my girlhood, it was mine first. Again, not a girl, so I can't relate to girlhood, but I think it's kind of just saying, like, it's not even just saying that they took her childhood from her, it's saying her girlhood, which is something that I've seen a lot of people say it's like, you know, like girl friendships and stuff like that, and it's just like ruined her like entire like perspective of this important female relationships and structures in her life. All Too Well, 10-minute version, Taylor's version from the vault. Let's go. I think, how many did I do? I did 2 from this song because one, it's 10 minutes, like, come on. 'Cause in the city's barren cold, I still remember the fall of snow and how it glistened as it fell. Okay, barren cold. Because in the city's barren cold. It's like, barren means like isolated and like deserted. Cold, it's cold. They were in, where were they, New York? I don't know. They were somewhere cold. Where the fuck were I literally don't know. But it was cold, basically. And it's, my laptop's about to die. Saved. So it's also kind of a reflection of the relationship ending. It's like the relationship's gone barren cold and now it's like isolated and she feels deserted by Jake. I still remember the first fall of snow and how it glistened, how it glistened as it fell. The first fall of snow. Once again, she grew up in Pennsylvania. She was surrounded by snow a lot. But this year, during the breakup, she like remembered it because she remembers everything all too well. Because it was like everything that happened was so monumental to her that now she just remembers it all. And how it glistened as it fell. Even though it's barren cold and these bad things are happening, she can still see the beauty in the nature of the snow. And it's like, she can also feel, she can still see the beauty in the relationship, even though now it's ended badly. I'm such a returning half her way, and did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Just between us, did the love affair made you too? I'm such a returning half away. She's like gone through this breakup and now she's like coming back not herself, not fully nourished because it was so bad. Just between us, did the love affair maim you too? Did it maim you? Like, did it literally, did it make you feel like death? Did it? Did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Twin flame. Twin flame. I feel like Taylor and Jake were like, had the same star sign or something. There was something going on with astrology between those two. So I think that has something to do with it. And also it's just saying like, twin flame blue, bruises are blue, flame is blue. So it's like, did it metaphorically bruise you too? That's how I see it, but that probably literally isn't right. Okay, on to Nothing New. I know that Phoebe Bridgers sings this line, but I looked at the credits and it said that Taylor wrote it, so here we go. And my cheeks are growing tired from turning red and faking smiles. Are we only biding time till I lose your attention? There's someone else outside the room. This is on Red Taylor's version. It was written back when Taylor Ray wrote The Lucky One. And in The Lucky One, it's like someone younger lines up to take your place or something like that. So this is what Taylor's saying here, like, as she gets older in the industry, and she stated before that, like, in Miss Americana, that, like, the music industry writes women off when they go over 30. So she was like, how long do I have until I get forgotten about? Sad, Beautiful, Tragic is so good. I think it's the last one. It is Sad, Beautiful, Tragic, last one. Good, because right now the screen recording has been going on for 33 minutes. Oops. Kiss me, try to fix it. Could you just try to listen? Now, to be fair, the way she sings this line is a bit more important than the lyrics. Because she's saying it like... She says, kiss me, try to fix it kind of sarcastically. And then could you just try to listen? Like, she's mad that all he's trying to do is like, just, you know, like make up, make out. But she's like, you're not listening to what I need in this relationship. So, there we go. I just spoke about a woman's lyrics for 35 minutes. Not too sure how I'm feeling about this.